My name is Leighann Doan Reimer, and I'm proud to be a Dino.
Leighann Doan Reimer enters the Dinos Hall of Fame as the most decorated women's basketball player in school history, winning back-to-back CIS MVPs along with the BLG Award as the CIS Female Athlete of the Year in 2001.
The BLG Award was another one that was shocking, and I have to say, between that and winning Rookie of the Year for Canada, that one shocked me the most. I was 100% prepared for it not to be me. I felt being the hometown favorite that it wouldn't be me. That would be a bit of favoritism if I won it. But it took me a second when they actually read my name to stand up and walk up on the stage, because I was shocked at that one, and because it involved all sports. That was a huge honor for them to recognize me as a single basketball player over all the other athletes. There was some amazing athletes there that have since even gone on to do some really amazing things, and that one was a huge honor. And to do it in Calgary with my teammates there and my family there, that was even more special.
A four-time CIS first-team All-Canadian, Doan won back-to-back CIS MVPs in 2000 and 2001. Her senior campaign in 2001 was an incredible season as she led the Dinos to a CIS bronze medal following a Canada West championship, on her way to the BLG Award.
The 2001 season, when I was in my 5th year, striving to win the Canada West title, I wanted to be able to give that to my team, to give that to Shawnee Harley, to give that to the program. We worked hard for it. It was something we hadn't accomplished yet, and we went to the University of Victoria and won there to win the title for Canada West. And that was like a national championship for us, that they were an amazing team. We couldn't seem to beat them before, and we finally did it. I remember that season having 2001 written on the toes of our shoes, so that we would have that in mind when we were training, when we were practicing, when we were playing games. We worked hard for that, and it was a great accomplishment to finally do.
The 1997 CIS Rookie of the Year finished her career as the Dinos' all-time leading scorer with 1,958 points, an average of 20.8 per game. Other accolades include being a two-time Dinos Athlete of the Year, as well as the City of Calgary's Female Athlete of the Year. She was captain of the Canadian women's basketball team at the Universidad in Spain in 1999 and was a four-time academic All-Canadian. Leighann was a member of the senior national team and played professionally in France from 2001 through 2004.
I think, first of all, I have to say people that influenced me the most were my coaches, Shawnee Harley and Claire Minton. Claire came alongside, I think, my second year and stayed for the rest of my time there. And they believed in me as a player, but more importantly, they believed in me as a person. And not only did they coach me and teach me about basketball, they coached me and taught me about life. And it's a huge adjustment to go from living in a small town in high school to going to the University of Calgary and living on your own, and all that comes along with being a student athlete, and I couldn't have done that if they hadn't supported me through that. I also say, and I have to admit this and say it, that without my God-given talents and my abilities that God gave me just in who I am as a person and how my body is made, I couldn't have done it without that, and I recognize that it's not everything that I did, but I was given that ability to do it. Entering the Dinos Hall of Fame is, again, a humbling thing for me. I know the other athletes that have been included in it, and I look back on my time at the University of Calgary with such fondness that this is a special thing for me even years later to recall all of these things, to be involved in the University of Calgary again. It was such a special time for me, and just a life-changing experience, and in so many different ways with basketball, yes, but I met my husband there, and I have friends that I've continued to stay in touch with, and I think it's really neat to go through this now where my kids can be a part of it and see this, and we still continue to take them to games and that, and to be involved in the university. It'd be really neat one day to have one of our kids go to school there, maybe become a Dino. It's humbling for me when I see the list of inductees that are already there, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, inducted into the University of Calgary Dinos Hall of Fame in the athlete category with the class of 2015, Leighann Doan Reimer.